Okay, you guys, remember I did this video yesterday on the help signs found in Los Angeles. People are now saying that they're finding tunnels right here, and the people that went to the site say that they've covered the tunnel up. They found air conditioning units that go somewhere.
Spinning, and they found these things that kind of look like cells. They also found a pile of stuff with toys, clothing, socks, some medication with like Spanish writing on it, and amongst a bunch of videotapes with Spanish writing on them, they found one tape that said, "Please present to another person."
I mean, what the heck, you guys? Seriously? And here's what I found on that truck that I showed you yesterday when I did the road view. Remember this one? Well, I found their permit to work for Los Angeles, and let's just go over that real quick. Here it is. This is the permit for Tomovich and Associates. It's run by Jiang Park and Gavork Merchian. It sounds like, well, especially this one, sounds like a Ukrainian name or something, doesn't it? So what they are is, they're working for the clerk, Council Public Service Division, Public Works, Bureau of Engineering. I bet they know something about tunnels. I bet ya. And here is what they were trying to do. Request to approve the selection of 18 qualified contractors to provide emergency sewer and storm drain repairs. So they're all down under them streets there. See. So yeah, this is very, very interesting. The city has declared, this is Los Angeles, the city has declared the repair of a damaged and or failed city sewer and storm drain is of urgent necessity, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not saying that the company listed on that truck is up to no good. I'm not saying that. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just throwing out facts. The truck's there, and here's a contract to work for the city of Los Angeles in the engineer department. And I bet they know a lot about tunnels, especially being down there with the sewage and the drain pipes. That's just what I'm saying. I am not accusing anybody for legality purposes. I just find this all very, very interesting. This is a public document. This is an open source document. This is for the public to see. Therefore, hence, however, I'm going to look up these names that are on this public record. By the way, that medication in the video that they found, that those guys found at that site, is Senna. And Senna happens to be a laxative. I'm just mentioning that. Make of it what you will. So we're going to go ahead and type in the second name on that permit. Let's see what comes up. Oh, here's the same name in Los Angeles. Not accusing anybody of anything. His name just happens to be on a public record. Bioengineering. His name happens to be, listed as being in charge of a company that's listed on a truck that's at the place where all the help signs are and the possible tunnels and the alleged ventilation system. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I typed in Jiang Park, who's the other name, and So he is a former Asian American communities reporter for the Los Angeles Times. If this is the same Ji-young Park, no, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just saying that that name is listed on the permit of the truck at the place with the help signs. That's all I'm saying. Nobody needs to try to sue me. Here's a publicly accessed page. Anybody can go to, free source. The guy, the same name, and it is a reporter's page. So it says back here, JiyoungParkWriter.com. Stage for reenacting. He is reenacting the worst mass shooting in modern Los Angeles County history. Here is post-affirmative action. Asian American families are more stressed than ever about college admissions. Here's him, a night at the club where queer Asian Americans no longer feel like black sheep. Talking about K-pop, that band. I'm not saying anything about this person definitively. I'm just connecting dots off a publicly accessed document. Wait, is that a different guy? I think that's a different guy. I think Ji-young Park is talking about this guy. Okay. Just trying to figure stuff out, guys. The only one I can find in Los Angeles is this guy working for the Los Angeles Times. So registered among the Times member who covered the Monterey Park mass shooting. Here's some more stuff from this writer. So, I mean, he's a prominent writer from the LA Times. So what is his name doing on a contact summary sheet for Tomovich and Associates that belongs to the truck that was found where all the help signs are, and possible tunnel, and possible ventilation system, and possible clothing, medication, and videotapes were found. So, just trying to connect dots, guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and type those coordinates in again real quick to see if we can see tunnels. People are saying that they filled them in since yesterday. I didn't see tunnels yesterday, but let's see what we see right now. Oh, not that one. It's already there. There we go. So, I've also noticed there's a few things. I can't circle this page, but in the middle of your screen, there's like a dummy figure, like a piece of artwork portraying a person, a mannequin of sorts, in the middle of your screen right there. I also think somewhere in here I found the word tourist. I don't know if I'll be able to find that just by Might take forever. Maybe I'll put you on hold and look for it. We're just going to look together. So I do see some things that look like holes. We're just going to go ahead and look at every thing in more detail today, including all the words. There's a lot of help words, as you know. What is that? Those look like, I don't know if it's just nothing or if they're initials. I don't know if it's better on 2D or 3D. Well, sun is back there. Okay. There's that, what I thought said, possibly, Trafico human, I don't know. That says, oh, that to me, in the middle of your screen, right above LAPD, not sure, but it kind of looks like the word tourist or something. What do you guys think? And you know how there's like that thing, that syndrome people get when they look at stuff, their eyes want to see a pattern. I don't know what that's called, I forgot, but like I don't know if they're trying to make faces like with these items. Probably just me, but it's weird. That probably said help at one time. It says H-E-L, federal. I didn't see that yesterday. Terrorismo? DOS? I don't know Spanish. Let me. Jamise or T? FD1 or FO1? Is and that's shipping container. I believe that's a shipping container. Doesn't it look to you, gosh darn it, why is it doing this? That shipping container in the middle of your screen. Stop turning blue. Doesn't that look like they put a mannequin in there to you? It does to me. No, that looks like an entryway to me in the middle of your screen with some words written. Boy, this sure brings back memories of Epstein Island, doesn't it, guys? If you were with me back then. I'm looking at something! What does that say? J... A... Almost looks like it may have said jail. Maybe. Cages, maybe, or... Yeah, so the only thing I see is like a tunnel is that, and there's writing above it. I wish so much I could see that. I really do. Maybe I can screenshot it and bring out the sharpness. Let's see. Sometimes this works. You know, I was able to see a lot of stuff in the after parties with Rachel Chandler and all that crap back then by messing with this stuff here. Where is it? Right there. And all I basically do is finagle all of these options till I can kind of see it better. We want those letters darker. That may be a tunnel because simply for the fact that whoever is writing these cries for help has written a word right above it. If only I could just see it. I just wish I could see it. That's as sharp as I can get it. And then it just distorts again. Darn it. Ugh, frustrating. Back to this word, Jamise. I can't find a word. I just did that. I put you guys on hold. I couldn't find anything for Spanish or anything for Jami. I think it's a S, or is it an E? Jamie? And then there's the name Jamie, I think. Jamie, maybe, I don't know. And it looks like there's a dummy in a right above it in a cargo, you know, transportation railway car. And then FD1, I believe that says FD1. So I don't know what that word is. Terrorismo, DOS. So obviously the word terror is in there. What is the meaning of terrorismo? International terrorism, violent criminal acts committed by individuals and or groups who are inspired by or associated with designated foreign terrorist organizations or nations, states sponsored. Terrorismo dos, which is what I see here, translates to terrorism. What did I just see? Terrorism of. This says it's Portuguese. So, I don't know. But dos also translates into two. So it either means terror to or terror of. And then there's a word under dos that has been like destroyed. So we can't see it. There was more stuff too. It's not going to be long probably that this will get blocked out by the powers that be. Oh, that might be the word was under dose. I don't know. So those guys on TikTok found a ventilation system somewhere that I showed you at the beginning. Oh, that's a tall thing. See it? See this thing in the middle of your screen? Oh, well, that there be a cement truck, I do believe. Maybe not. No, that's probably too big for that. That's one of those things that help you get up higher, isn't it? I forgot the name of them. But this 3D is pretty helpful now that I'm using it. Maybe we'll be able to see the words clearer. I get lost when I start. Oh, okay. You guys, that says Jamie. Is there a missing? I think it does. What would Jamise be? J-A-M-I-S-E? I don't know. All I can find is there's no Spanish word for that. There's no English word for that. Jamise. But it does look like Jamie. Could the FD1 be fire department? Could they mean fire department engine 1 or something? Ply. P-L-Y. Is that the thing I showed you? Or yeah, it looks like they put, do you see the middle of your screen? It actually looks like two mannequins on that pile of wood. Are they mannequins? Who knows? I don't know what that says above that hole. What do you think's going to happen with this? Do you think they're going to bury it? Legitimately bury it? Like the whole thing? like physically, and bury it news-wise, and we just go on from here, and nobody does anything, nobody gets underneath. That is literally my worst fear right now, is that this just goes away. So now, I don't know, what is this? Is that a ditch in the ground? I'm looking, oh, there's one help way over here, too. It's not just, all the other stuff was over there. There's a help here, too. So those guys are going through, finding clothes and stuff. What? Like, what? What is this place? What is up with, like, what are these vehicles? What are these vans? I know Google Earth doesn't take the best pictures, but a couple of those vans look like they're in good condition. So what are they doing? See, I showed you that one of the trucks at least was involved in engineering, and here are your the pipes and things, the sewer pipes and all that would go underground. So they would definitely, more than likely, allegedly, know about tunnels. And why is there a letter E on this truck? Why is this truck marked with the letter E? That looks like it's made out of the same stuff the help signs are made out of in the bed of the truck. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my gosh, what in the... What? You guys, what is this? What is this? In the middle of your screen, that literally looks like a ventilation pipe going down. You know what? You know the F what? That looks like it's disguised as like a bulldozer, but or something, you guys. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? There's a ventilation pipe going down into this. Oh my gosh. You guys, screenshot, record, get your own copy of this for when they remove all this. And they probably will. I don't know what the heck that is. It's a mound, so it's up above the ground. But do you see how that looks like a piece of garbage? But when you get above it, it's an actual entryway. I saw those. I have a feeling there is an entire thing underneath this. I have a feeling there is an entire thing, tunnels, rooms underneath this whole area. I feel it. I feel it. And again, next to the word help here, and it could just be my eyes playing tricks, but it looks like an artistic representation of a kid sitting down with his knees up to his chin. So that's something high off the ground a little bit. There's a privacy fence around this whole thing. My guess is obviously come to the conclusion that if people were being held, it would be under this area where all the help signs are. But I think this whole thing needs to be dug up. Oh, it's just frightening. Did we already see this? Wait a minute. Wait, is this a different one? A different... Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a different one. What do they... What are they... Are they lowering people in with this thing? Or... What is going on? Now, in all fairness, we could all just simply be overreacting. But, you know, the word help is written everywhere. But just as a disclaimer, I don't have proof of anything except for some weirdness and some cries for help. That's evidence because that's right in front of our eyes. So that is fact number one. Fact number two is there is something that looks like a ventilation system going to a hole, and it looks like there's another hole disguised as junk. So, what does that say? I see help, but I can't read the word under help. I should have did this live instead of a recording. I always get weirded out, you know, YouTube used to pick on me pretty good, and so I don't know what's gonna come of this, but whatever. Alright guys, that's all I can figure out today. Maybe you guys can do some research off the stuff I found. Please let me know if you find anything. I will give you credit and I will cover it. All right, guys. That's it for today. Pray for what I believe to be possibly, if there are, I can't turn around or what? If there are people under there, pray for them. And I'm sure that, you know what? Before I go, there's that name again. I'm sure that there are people working here that know nothing. So I'm not saying everybody's guilty, but if I was the president of the United States, you guys know that there would be bulldozers and excavators, and I would be digging in there so hard. I would be digging. I wish I had some kind of political control. Look how they can move. Look how they could move possible victims. Allegedly. Look how easy it would be to not only bring dead bodies back, look, you just zoom in. There is the storage containers, the railway cars. Here are, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a jail. There's an elementary school over there. A jail. Anyway, when you just look at it sandwiched in with these railway containers and the semis on the other side. Oh, where are the semis? I lost the semis. Am I in a different spot? Wait a minute. Here's another site. That's another site. Here's the site we've been going over. But if you go over here, there's another site right next to the railway containers. What is going on down there? What is going on? Ventilation system. Holy crap. Ladder. Oh my gosh. Right next to the train tracks. There's another giant hole. What are these red things? You guys, what are they? And look how they've got a fence around it. What the heck? There's a ventilation. Epstein Island had these ventilation systems, remember? See the yellow tube? There's more. There's a lot of sites like this right here. don't know what that is in the air. What is that, a bird? That's weird, you guys. Look at it floating. ADD. Wow, okay then. So there's 2 sites. When you put in your coordinates, once you find the railway station here, you will see that these are both hooked. One's at the bottom of your screen, one's at the top with the red dot. You see them? I hope everything gets exposed. We have waited so long. Okay, I think we went around the whole thing. All right, you guys. I'll drop the coordinates into the description again. That's legitimately all I have for now. Love you guys.